Welcome everybody to the newest mock draft video where we go a full mock draft for a certain team, and that certain team today will be the New York Jets. And if we're being honest, going into this draft, we're gonna pick best available all the time because this Jets team is horrendous. I mean, they went ahead and sold at the deadline. They sold Sauce, they sold Quinnen Williams, they sold all their best players besides Garrett Wilson. And this team, they got no QB, but they signed Geno Smith in the offseason. And if we're being honest, he's gonna be their bridge QB. But I mean, who knows, man? They're playing under Aaron Glenn, and if we're being honest, after his first year, I think Aaron Glenn's already on the hot seat. Woody Johnson, the owner for the Jets, he does nothing but bad things for the team, so I feel very sorry for them. But you know what? For this video, I'm gonna go ahead and try to make them better than they are now, and we're just gonna go ahead and pick the best players available in this class. Now, the Jets, they do hold the second overall pick, and there's a lot of conversations whether they go Arvell Reese, which is the most mocked guy in the class, and also Ruben Bain, who's been getting a lot of buzz because this guy had a dominant season with Miami. And the downfall of Ruben Bain is his arms. It's his arm length, it's his size. I mean, he's pretty undersized for being an NFL edge rusher. And can his explosiveness and bend be enough to wreck some games at that NFL level? I don't see why not. And there's also in talks of guys like David Bailey, who in my opinion is the best pure pass rusher in the class. There is some questions about his run defense, if he's even strong enough to stop the run. I think that'll just come with some time, in my opinion, in terms of lifting and being under that NFL weight training program. So I think David Bailey is a cool project just to start out with. I really like him. But with the Arvell Reese, this guy's athletic free. He played off the ball majority of his Ohio State season. And the question is, if the Jets do pick him, will they make him a full-time edge rusher? Now, he's coming into the class very young, a lot of upsize, 6'4", got some length. He's a good run defender for sure. He could rush the passer in terms of blitzes that they used him in on defense in Ohio State. But I don't know if they will make him a pure edge rusher unless they think he's Micah Parsons, which that's what Micah did at Penn State. And I mean, he's got the tools, but does he have enough moves to beat guys off the edge against bigger NFL tackles? I mean, in my opinion, if I was in the Jets position, oh man, this is a hard one, because guys like Ruben Bain, it's not a big group of guys who got the size that he has in terms of arms that go in the first round that end up really hitting. And him going number 2, it's just, it might, I don't know if it's a risk I'll be willing to take in terms of like data that's been backed up from edge rushers in the past. But I really do like him. I think he does go top 10. Now, between David Bailey and Arvell Reese, I think Arvell has the most upside. I mean, he's a lot younger. He's a bigger size. He can get bigger as well. He's very versatile, and I think that's why teams love him. Very athletic and versatile, and he's really good at getting to the QB when you send him on off-ball blitzes, and that's ways he could pressure the passer. So with this one, we're gonna go with the consensus of Arvell Reese, shooting for upside. This guy's a demon, but I really do like the other guys in my opinion as well. We got the 16th pick as well, which they traded for with the Colts on the Sauce Gardner trade. Now, a lot of folks would want guys like a wide receiver in this range. I really just don't see it, and all the good wide receivers are off the board anyway in this mock draft. But yeah, this team, it does need some lineman help. It really does. I wish Vega Owane was left on the board, because man, that guy is a beast. But I do love Monroe Freeling, and that's left up there. This is a very best available situation, and in my opinion, the best player available on my screen is I think it's either Monroe Freeling. Keldrick Folk is enticing. Caleb Lomu though could be cool, but I like Spencer Fano too because he's more versatile with it. But the way that this board is mocked up, this is yeah, bad news. But look, Kenyon Sadiq, this is another guy I kind of want to draft, but I know they have Mason Taylor, who is 21. He's young, but how much upside does he show as a pass catcher? And I know the offense was putrid last season, but I think having a guy like Kenyon Sadiq who could line up inside, in line as well, could be another weapon for the New York Jets. my fault. I was thinking maybe in the second round they could select a receiver as well to pair with Garrett Wilson, because I don't want to give him a crazy number one next to him like the Tysons or whatever, but they're off the board anyway. But with their offensive line, they're pretty good on tackle. They have Armand Membu, Olu Fashanu, who's really good. It's just like the interior guys that you want to kind of bank on, and I don't know if I want to get a Chase Basantis or Emmanuel Pregnon early on in this realm. So you know, for the sake of this, for best player available, I think we do go Kenyon Sadiq in this situation. Or you know what, I think I might like another Oregon Duck on this board, and yeah, it's a safety, I know, but Dylan Thielman, he is one of the best safeties, if not after, you know, Caleb Downs, and their defense is not that good. The newest safety that they acquired was Minkah Fitzpatrick, and he's not going to be there long term, in my opinion. To be honest, best available, I do think Dylan Thielman is the best player available. He just caught my eye at the last second. Well, he's really talented. He's very versatile. He could play inside. He could play free safety. Yeah, we're going Dylan Thielman for this one. We're going to stack the defense and let the board fall to us at the 33rd pick. And in this range, I do like a Omar Cooper around this range. Now, Omar Cooper, he has been getting a lot of first round buzz. He's shooting up boards right now. He is available on this pick, but if we could make this like a realistic draft, I don't know if Omar Cooper will be on the board, but if he was left to the Jets, I think he would fit Garrett Wilson very good in this range. CJ Allen could be a good plug, because man, I mean, their defense is depleted. It really is. They sold everyone that's good. I am looking at the corners. There are some good corners, man. I mean, Chris Johnson, he's pretty locked down. Brandon Cisse is pretty good. D'Angelo Pons, even though the size is questionable, he's good. He's good. I like him. I really do. Keith Abney's really good. There's a lot of good options. Keontae Scott, I can't really leave him out. Hard hitting corner. He's a nickel as well. I think I am a big fan of Keontae Scott. But to keep it realistic in terms of, I don't think I'll pick Omar Cooper, because he would be a selection to pair next to Mr. Garrett Wilson. I think I want to pick another defensive player. If TJ Parker is somehow still left on the board, my God, there is just so many good options. Emmanuel McNeil-Warren, I think, is a first round pick, but he's not here. He's not going to be here at this pick. Just in my opinion, I don't know. But can we go edge rusher? Which for TJ Parker, I really like his size. I really like his game. I really like his game. He uses his arms really well in terms of being a power rusher, and he's got some finesse in his game. To be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and pick TJ Parker on the edge. We're gonna pair him on the defensive line, which is horrible right now. And here we are. We got another pick at pick 44. While you look at that, there is some receivers, but there is a corner. I think our next pick after this will be 103rd. Our corner is in a messy situation. Man, I think we got to keep building the offensive line, because in my opinion, I'm not really huge on Xavier Newman-Johnson. Josh Myers at center is I don't know if he's gonna be a long-term guy. I think Emmanuel Pregnon, if he somehow falls in this class, or Chase Basantis would be really good in this area. In terms of if Emmanuel Pregnon wasn't on the board, I would definitely be selecting Chase Basantis here, FYI. But I think we should protect the QB, start building the O-line fast until we get, our franchise QB on the Jets, which is probably going to be in 2027. Let's just build it out right now. Draft a sure thing at guard, Emmanuel Pregnon. Welcome to the Jets, man. Well, I'm noticing that we selected 2 Ducks. Shout out to them. I mean, they produce some NFL talent over there, and I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. And then finally we are here with the 103rd pick. I'm just gonna use these picks straight up. I'm not gonna trade them. As much as people probably like me to do, and there will be some trades in the draft, but around this range, I'm just not gonna do that. And here we are. There are some needs. A lot of these corners I'm not really very high on. Besides Will Lee. Will Lee is one of the guys I do like. 6'1", 189. I think he would be a good option here to select here. But we'll keep scouting through the board. Deontay Lawson, a linebacker out of Alabama, would be a good pull. Also Bryce Lance. Bryce Lance would be a good receiver to take later on, but man, I mean, this is a pretty deep wide receiver class. I do like Bryce Lance to probably pair on. He'll play that X role where he will go deep. I just wonder what the Jets would do in their 2027 season. Most likely it'll probably be a QB if they're really bad again. I feel like we just gotta save this team, bro. We're gonna go best player available. I think we're gonna choose Will Lee from Texas A&M. The corner, he's 6'1", 189 pounds. He doesn't have the greatest speed in the world, but he does have some ball skills, man. He does have some ball skills. He gets past deflections, good tackler, isn't injured as much. And yeah, as you see, he led the nation in pass breakups in 2024. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and enter Will Lee into the conversation and build up that DB room, because that is a mess over there, man. That is a mess. Obviously, we could stack on a receiver later on because, I mean, they already got their franchise guy, Garrett Wilson. It's not going to be a huge need for them. And here we go. We're back on the clock at 140. With that running back room, what's it looking like? They got Breece Hall still keeping them hostage. Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis. It would be cool to have a guy like Nick Singleton there, but not today. Not today. Torian York, he is pretty undersized, but I think he'll be probably a smooth cleanup pick in the later draft. Jeff Caldwell, he has been getting some buzz at the wide receiver position. He is pretty athletic. That's what he's been mocked by a lot. Just his athletic nuance, but I don't know if the production is all the way there in terms of wide receiver. I mean, I do guys like Eric McAllister, Eric Rivers. Eric Rivers is a cool guy you could just plug in the slot. To be honest, I would love to get that guy later on if he somehow falls. I know guys love Mason Taylor at that position, but I don't think the tight end room is that strong, in my opinion. So could they go a tight end in this area? Sam Roosh is a known guy that's been sneaking up in boards. He's a little sleeper from Stanford. He is known as majority as a blocking tight end. So if they do want to get better in the run game, I would love to plug Sam Roosh onto this team, and yeah, just run 12 personnel and run the hell out of with Breece Hall. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, you got to build the offensive line, get some more blockers in there. Like, the offense got to get going somehow, right? So in my opinion, yeah, we're gonna go Sam Roosh from Stanford. He's gonna play a good part on the Jets offense, and I think you're gonna start hearing him closer and closer during draft time. Now with the 179th pick, I know they're desperate for QB, but I'm not gonna give him Sawyer Robertson. I do like him. CJ Daniels is enticing though. Former LSU receiver, played at Miami. This guy is more. He's not really like a big separator though. But he is a hell of a contested catcher. He really is. But scrolling down, guys that I seen left on the board, like I love me some Vincent Anthony, bro. This guy was wrecking games. I believe he finished with 13 tackles for losses. Yeah, last season. He could get there, man. I think he'll be a cool pickup in the later rounds. I mean, the Jets, they got to build the trenches up again since after selling. So why not get a guy like Vincent Anthony on the board? Is there some other good names around here? We got Trey Moore, Bishop Fitzgerald, Lorenzo Styles, who ran a crazy combine, but I heard he recently just got hurt, which is not too good. So with this pick, I think we do go ahead and get Vincent Anthony, an edge rusher who I think is the best player on the board right now. Just keep stacking the defensive line, in my opinion. Because, man, this Jets team, I wonder, when will they win a playoff game? When will it? They're in the biggest drought in the NFL, and I kind of feel sorry for them. Now Jets at 228. This is where you just start shooting for upside. Of course, in the later rounds. A guy that I have been hearing a lot about is Tyron Montgomery. He is an older guy. He plays at a Div 3 school, but he was killing it at the Pro Day, as I remember, or not the Pro Day, his Senior Bowl, and he looked enticing. I mean, why not? Why not? If you're shooting for receiver, and if I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these guys aren't that interesting. I mean, besides Hank Biotti, I do like Hank Biotti, but maybe I'm just a little biased while I'm rocking my Illinois t-shirt. But yeah, this guy will be like a slot receiver at most. And yeah, I think Tyron Montgomery, he does bring size. Well, he's only 5'11", 190, but I don't know why I thought he was a little taller. I don't know why he did, but he showed some promise. So I think it wouldn't kill you to draft someone like his caliber at the receiver position. I mean, just why not? Why not draft Tyron Montgomery, add into the receiver room, which is depleted? Am I crazy if I give the Jets Diego Pavia? I mean, why not? Why not? I know this guy is not a prototypical NFL quarterback when it comes to size, but the guy's produced at the highest level. I was very entertained. I think him just at his size is pretty it's pretty good. But I know Jets fans probably just clicked off the video when I mentioned Diego Pavia, but I do like him. I won't give him to y'all though. One guy that would take upside is Eric Gentry. This guy has size. He's 6'7", all right, and he plays linebacker. Now, do I think he will be a Mike? No, because he's not that heavy. He's not that but this guy, he gets a lot of pass deflections, and he has some speed to him. He does have some speed to him. He is very athletic, and I think he'll be like a versatile weapon. You could just plug in, and I mean, getting him at the 242, why not? Why not get a guy like Aaron Gentry over there? He also, I think he has like a 7-foot wingspan. I believe that I'm not joking. This guy, his size is crazy. So yeah, that guy, he could be a fun add, you know, just a weird archetype that you could add. But yeah, we did go heavy on the defensive end in this draft class. I mean, let me know, Jets fans, let me know, are you happy about this pick or about this draft? What could I have done better? Or who is your favorite prospect that you would love to see on the New York Jets? I mean, we gave you all the consensus: Arvell Reese, Dylan Thieneman, he was the best player on the board in my opinion. I wouldn't be surprised in the real draft if he goes a little earlier than that at 16, considering none of the receivers were left. TJ Parker was a faller. Manuel Pregnon. I mean, some of these guys you might think it might be unrealistic, but trust me, there are some fallers in the draft, and it will happen. These are random simulated classes, but I think most of these guys would be definitely plugged in right away onto that Jets roster. So I want to thank y'all again for staying at the end of the video and staying in tune. And let me know another team that I could go ahead and mock draft for and fix up and add all my knowledge onto your team. Yeah, so like and subscribe if you want to see some more mock videos in the upcoming days of the draft. And yeah, we could just lead off to a big NFL mock draft before it starts. So once again, thank you. See you in the next one.